Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and happy Moon Day. We're at a fresh start of a new week, and I wanted to do our astrology forecast. This is for September 15th to the 21st. This is your predictive astrology. We are between eclipses. And the thing about things that happen in the midst of a corridor is that things are never really as they seem. Uranus is retro in Gemini, which is the sign of siblings, retro since July 7th, and it is a first for many of us right now experiencing Uranus in Gemini retro. If you were born after 1940, you've never had this planetary conjunction. So many of us are experiencing new feelings, kind of a new energy going around. And Pisces is dysfunction and addiction because it's been going back and forth. Uranus is chaos, destruction, rebellion, disorder. And Uranus is in early degrees of Gemini, and it is a cooperative, harmonious trine with Pluto. Pluto in Aquarius. So Pluto destroys and rebuilds, and in Aquarius it's society. So it's destroying and rebuilding societal norms, traditions, whatever, and you're probably seeing a lot of that. Trines are like fully stepping on the gas with no brakes. This week we will also have Mercury moving into Libra, forming a grand trine. So Libra brings balance. It's the sign of the scales. So balancing of the scales. And Saturn retro in Pisces means that it can happen to anyone. So you think that something will happen, it'll happen. Saturn will go into Aries February 13th of 2026. So we have a long way out for that, but it'll remain there, I believe, for the next 7 years. And this eclipse coming up is going to be a big deal because it's the second Virgo full moon. So if you look back in August at the Virgo full moon we have, you can kind of get that energy again. It's a do-over. And what worked for you, what didn't. Did you put any projects together that maybe fell apart? And then we have Venus going into Virgo on Friday. So expect a lot of data to come to light. It's the year of the divine pendulum. The pendulum planets are swinging, so they're going back and forth. They're retroing. And it's kind of unknown territory. And then next year, this will all settle back. So all those planets are going to go essentially moving along. We are creating the world we want, and often we create, when we create, we have to tear down. We tear down the old and build new. And take steps into the unknown. It's kind of where we're at right now. We're creating our own realities within a collective consciousness. We're trying to create a temple, a space within your home, whether physical or etheric. It is a structure that supports you to accelerate your embodiment of your light, your divine essence, your soul's lineage, your divine purpose. This is where you can create high frequencies, and it's a container where you can fully expand and express your spiritual gifts. And I'll do a little video with you guys on how you can acquire your spiritual gifts and skills and then actually manifest them and co-create with them. And then you'll get actual tangible results. So we'll do a class on that, I think, here in just a little bit. So this Saturn day, Saturday, September 21st, we have a solar eclipse It's going to be a partial solar eclipse, marking a time for new beginnings and change. The Virgo influenced eclipse encourages us to reset our daily habits, our health routines, and organization. Hold on. Let me take Gemini out. So right now is a period for setting practical intentions, decluttering, and realigning with your higher vision, which often brings unexpected changes. Whether it's health, personal commitment. The moon will partially obscure the sun during this eclipse. It'll look like a crescent. And the day after the eclipse, we have a balancing equinox. There's going to be a demand on your expectations of others and your relationships. You want to make things crystal clear, be present with every moment. Where can you create? Where can you plant seeds? What this eclipse means for you. And then I'll go through each sign, your sun sign, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what you want to focus in on. So if you're an Aries, you're going to be focusing on your emotional, spiritual healing, and habitual balance, your routines. If you're a Taurus, you're going to be focusing on your friendship, evolution, creative, and social growth. So connecting with others, expanding your circle. Geminis, you're going to be focusing on your career and professional shifts, home and family life focus as well. Cancers, you're going to have an expanded worldview, emotional maturity. Leos, you're going to have deep transformation this eclipse, and personal empowerment. For Virgos, it's going to be a relationship focus, identity, and selfhood, what you truly desire. Libras, your focus is on health and daily routines, inner and outer balance. Scorpios, it's going to be your creative self-expression, social and romantic shifts. And then we have Sagittarius, home and family dynamics, your inner child yearnings. And then for Capricorn, we have communication and mindset, new horizons, take a trip, or do a stimulating educational course. What do you like? Aquarius, it's going to be money and values, self-worth, and material growth. And is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, I think I got you guys all. So that is what you can expect for this eclipse. I hope you guys have a good night. I gotta go let Gemini in. Much love and light. I will be doing bracelets this week, so I'm gonna bring a bunch of bracelets. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jules.